Look at that. The balance changed. Seriously? I was expecting another dead end, but this ended up being way more interesting than I thought. Alright, let me take you through exactly what happened today. So earlier, I was spending some time searching around for one-state RP tips and hidden resources online. And honestly, I've tested plenty of things before. Some looked promising, some looked professional, and some didn't even get past the first step. But during my search, I stumbled across a less-known online source that seemed worth checking out. Now, instead of making assumptions, I decided to test it from start to finish. The first thing I did was open one-state RP and check my current resources. Coins, cash, everything. I wanted to remember the numbers before moving forward. Then I copied my game ID and exited the game completely. After that, I opened my browser and headed over to the source. The page contained several different game sections, so I started scrolling, looking around, until I found One State RP. One tap later, the tool page appeared. Everything was pretty straightforward. Username, device selection, and an option to connect the account. But before touching any of that, I noticed there was an active chat feature on the page. That immediately caught my attention. So I sent a quick message asking about the process. A little waiting. And eventually, a reply showed up. At that point, I figured there was only one way to find out what would happen next. So I entered my player ID, selected my device type, and pressed connect. The system spent a few moments searching for the account. Then, another screen appeared where I could choose the resource amount. I selected the amount I wanted and continued. Now, this is where things slowed down a little. A verification step appeared. For me, it involved completing a task from a list. You might see something different depending on your region, device, or connection. I chose one of the available options and got started. Not going to lie, it took a while. So I sped through most of that part because nobody wants to watch me doing the same thing for ages. Eventually, I finished the requirement, returned to the page, and completed the remaining steps. Now came the part I was most curious about. I launched One State RP again, waited for everything to load, opened the balance section, and just stared at the screen for a moment. I genuinely wasn't expecting that reaction. The entire reason I started this was simply to see what would happen. And, well, there was definitely an outcome. So that was my experience testing this one-state RP method from beginning to end. If you'd like to see more experiments, reviews, and gaming tests like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for future uploads. Thanks for hanging out with me today.